Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com here in Rittenhouse Square in Philadelphia to do a challenge video with this Leica MD and 50mm 1.4 Summilux. Now, why is this a challenge? Because this is a digital Leica that does not have a screen. It's basically fully manual and only shoots raw DNG. So the challenge today is 24 minutes. I can shoot up to 24 photos or whichever one comes first. We're gonna go into the park, we're gonna use this Leica, and then we're gonna go back to the factory to see how the photos turned out, to see if I was even capable of using this to get good shots. Now, the biggest challenge with this Leica for me, being that it's a rangefinder, is focus. Can I get my focus right or not? I've really never used a rangefinder before. I've only played with this for a few shots back at the factory, so this is going to be an interesting challenge, and there is no better place to bring this expensive, pretentious camera than into the most expensive part of Philadelphia, which is Rittenhouse. So let's start the clock with 24 minutes and get 24 shots, or whichever comes first. Here we go. Hold that clock real quick because I need to let you guys know something. This is going to be a pretty raw video. It's going to be shot straight through. So I've got Steven with an A9 and a 70-200. We've got Dan who has a 24-105 and an A7 Mark III. We're going for 24 straight minutes. So you may see exposure off, you may see it a little bit shaky or out of focus. Don't worry about it. This is going to be raw. It's a challenge. So let's get back to it. Start that clock. All right. 24 minutes has started. Focus is going to be trouble for me, but I'm going to try and steal some stuff. And then those lines, oh. Okay, focus, focus, focus. Nailed it. Who knows if I even nailed it? Can't see the screen anyway to tell you if I did nail it or not. It's so tough with this. And then shooting vertical is even harder. Vertical is like hard and the clock's ticking. It's such a challenge. You got to work with these lines inside. Aperture priority mode. I'm in aperture priority because I can set my ISO, set my aperture, and let the rest happen. Ooh, I like those chairs. Just like any Leica shooter, I've got to shoot the bike. I can't tell if I'm in focus. I have no clue. I can't even tell. Oh, there it is. I'm almost there in focus. Found something to focus on. That's a winner Leica shot right there. I think that was 3 pictures, 3. That's 21 left. This is a challenge, especially with the rangefinder. I'm so used to autofocus. Ooh, more bikes. An orange bike. Vertical is even difficult because you have to, the box moves the other way in the rangefinder. Okay, 20 left, 20 left. 21 minutes. This thing feels like a brick in your hands. It is so heavy, so heavy. So maybe I'll get some people on a bench, but kind of not asking for permission at the moment. And there's a lot of kids, and I don't want to photograph the kids that are in daycare. I could probably ask people. Shadows. Challenge of looking for the images. I don't even know what this is. Lynn Taylor. Are those naked? That is a naked kid. Am I allowed to even post that? Oh, that's all right, they're blocking it. Wasn't sure if I was allowed to post that. Oh, I just gotta get my framing right with this. I'm kind of nervous and I'm shaking. That's not good. I'm losing track of photos. How many did I take? 5? So I can take like 19 more. I gotta find them. I gotta find it. Flowers. Got this wrought iron. I got 19 minutes left. I definitely want to try and talk to people and be like, hey, can I take your picture? Oh, there's kids. I gotta be careful. You gotta be careful when, you gotta be careful. Especially impossible to focus on this anyway. Maybe I'll get these old people sitting here. I'll like hide and steal. I'm happier taking photos of older people. Well, no, I'm not. One thousandth of a second. I took 3 of those. Hopefully one of them's in focus. Focus. You know, it's really hard to remember how many pictures you take because this camera does not really tell you anything. But I think that was probably a good shot if it's in focus. People are super hard, especially if they're moving, to get. Try to stay in the shaded area. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that. Oh, the backs, I can shoot backs of kids. That's a compromise, I think. See, I'm not looking because I don't want to try to pre-focus. I don't even know. I don't know if I get anything in focus. What if all 24 of these are out of focus and I fail the mission? Well, then I fail the mission, right? It's definitely possible. This time goes fast. 17 minutes. And I can't even review anything. Okay, I'm gonna ask somebody for a portrait. Hi everybody. How are you today? I'm testing out a camera. I need to get portraits. Does anybody want to volunteer for me to take a portrait for the internet? Not for money. I'm testing out this beautiful old camera. I did. Well, it is legal, but we're in a park. Well, you don't have to, technically. We're still in a semi-free country. Semi-free country. Thank you, though. Enjoy your day. All right, guys, I needed to cut in here real quick because throughout the rest of this video, you're gonna hear me say, my husband's a lawyer, when actually what she said was, my husband's a photographer and that's illegal. For whatever reason, my brain interpreted that whole thing as her saying that my husband's a lawyer. So you're gonna hear me say that a few times throughout the video, but that was my mistake. I now heard it right, so let's get back to the video.
They're all taking pictures. They're taking pictures of us.
How's it going? How you doing?
Okay.
You mind if I get a picture of you? You just dropped something.
I'm dropping stuff all day long. It must be so nice not to go back to a dark room and then spend hours.
Used to? You mind if I get a couple? Can I get a portrait of you?
Yeah, sure. Everybody else has. So,
Well, I'm asking.
yeah. Well,
I don't always
you know,
ask.
I'm probably in like a dozen different students.
Oh, because they come out here all the
Yeah,
time?
the teachers are probably going to come out here and say, well, what is this? You know, why? Oh, I'm always there. I'm easy.
Yeah,
I'm not a moving target. You know,
All right.
I mean, the jazz musician, the horn guy, the buster,
Oh, yeah.
crazy to take his picture. Because you're granting intellectual property.
Yep.
Guess what? You're in a public park.
That's correct. You're in a public park. All right, here we go.
There you go.
Let me get a headshot here. See, this is old school. This is straight up manual,
Great. I love it.
and it's hard to focus.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's me. I have what kind of marker that? It's called a dip pen.
Yeah.
It works. You put the point in the bottle of ink.
Yep.
You get off and you draw with it. Never seen that. Well, they've been using it for about 5,000 years. There you go.
All right, here we go.
Got me? How you
Yeah, I literally took 2 pictures.
Okay.
It takes that long to focus.
Oh yeah. Well,
It's
what's funny is, you know, he thinks that he can put his sound in the air and without anybody's permission. But it's when he wants to get a picture of him, he thinks that they need to have permission. Like
not in public.
Yeah, he's not. He asks people's permission to play music like
Yep.
10 hours a day, disturb their peace and quiet.
Yep. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Here, have a good day. I'm currently working on a project. I'm going to do a book, sort of a folio of all kinds of subjects in the park. I figured it would take about a year to do.
Yeah.
And it'll be a mixture of watercolor, pen and ink, and may even do
That'd be
some
cool.
building blocks too. I did sketches in here, detail stuff in Joey Liney's pen and ink and pencil.
Yeah.
I got that stuff. I lost a lot of it because the wonderful landlords that came over to the victory.
Oh, man.
They ignore all the rules and they trash your stuff before you move it down.
That's not good. Thanks. All right.
Why are photographers taking pictures of you taking pictures?
I'm making a video. I'm testing out a camera. So they're getting me testing out this camera, trying to get pictures of people, whether I, ask permission of some people and see what we get. So it's a challenge. It's not easy, but it's a challenge. It wouldn't be easy if it wasn't a challenge, right? Yeah. We're testing out a camera. I have a challenge to take 24 pictures in 24 minutes.
By the way, I was going to say I liked your t-shirt before.
Oh, thank you.
It's a good t-shirt.
Thank you very much.
Most people don't get it. But
Most people don't get it. Can I get a portrait of you, being that you're asking?
no.
No? Had to ask.
I've been SAG and after, and I'm an actor. I'm in all the unions.
Yeah.
Unless I get paid for it.
Unless you get paid, all right.
Seriously.
No, I got you. But no, that's why we ask. It's either a yes or a no. It could go either way, but that's exactly what we're doing. Lamp posts. Much easier to shoot people, inanimate objects than people. Because that's the challenge of photographing in a park. Some people will be happy, some people won't be happy. And so you just have to deal with it. But you do it nicely for the most part. And just know that if you're in a park, you are okay to shoot photos because it's a public place and people don't have to be happy about it, but it is not illegal to shoot photos in the park here. Let's see, what could I get? Got some bikes. Maybe I should go back to shooting inanimate objects of bikes at the front entrance. I'm gonna go back this way. It's much easier at a distance. Woo! All right, I'll come back this way. What was that?
Don't ever use the Afro pick type of comb.
Why not?
It pulls your hair out.
I know, I've been doing that forever.
No, but the Afro pick is the wrong comb.
What should I be using?
That's a good question. I don't know what the comb.
I don't know.
Because I've tried most of those combs. Even the combs are for people with straight hair.
Yeah.
You know, they're not for our hair at all. I mean, they're not.
They pick it out, but can I get a picture of you?
Not to use it to make no money.
Okay, I guess I can't take the picture then. I put it out on the internet. I don't sell it.
There's a lot of people that already use my face and hair, and have gotten paid when it should have went to my pocket.
No, I wouldn't be getting paid. I wouldn't be marketing this as a photo of you to sell. So, if not, that's okay. Okay. But have a good one. I got 10 minutes left. I probably have a lot of photos to take. Exactly 10 minutes. Challenge, especially when you can't do autofocus. Autofocus is difficult when you don't have autofocus, because then you can't just get pictures quickly, because I'm not very inconspicuous with a bright red shirt on, and look at the beagle. Look at the cute beagle. I want to get a picture of the beagle. Back to shooting bikes. Back to shooting bikes. Ooh, this bike has a basket on it. Doo-doo. One 1/25th of a second. Crushed that one. None of these. Try to get some of Park, people at Park Bistro. I'm gonna sit over here and see how it works. Oh, there's a whole bunch of dogs getting walked. I could get that. I can't tell. Where's focus? Trying to line this up. Oh, okay. You're good. Thank you. It's so difficult to get perfect focus. Oh, I'm gonna go slower. I want to slow this shutter speed down. We'll see if we can do something creative here. I'm gonna go even slower than that. 1/4 of a second, because I'm gonna try and get people walking by the bistro. So that's super slow. Here we go, here comes one. Nope. One more I'll do, and then I'm gonna move over. We'll see if we can get somebody walking by. Oh, see, I wanted to get that bike going by, but I wasn't in focus. I could see that. I got that bike going by, so maybe that will be good. I don't know. All right, let's get my aperture back from 16 back to 2.8. This. Oh, there's dogs. I'm gonna go get these dog pictures. 7 minutes into. Oh, you see why you don't ask permission to shoot sometimes? Because you don't get it. Not that you need it. Going down to 200. Okay, dog pictures. Oh, there's a guy painting. I have a couple minutes to get that. Woof. How you doing today?
All right, buddy. How you been?
Do you mind if I take a couple pictures of you doing your thing?
No, that's all.
Thank you. Everything looks good. What do we got, watercolors?
Yeah.
Nice.
Watercolor.
I like the colors right there.
Yeah, I went to the academy about 40 years ago.
Oh yeah?
I fell in love with watercolor 25.
Yeah. I like the pastel look.
Where I'm at.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, yeah, yeah. Really nice. Up 1/4000th of a second. Better bump my aperture up. See, at least it tells me that. I'm gonna take a step back. You're good. Cool. All right. So I'm just gonna get a couple pictures if that's cool. Let's go to 2.8. I should probably come around this way.
I got prints of the.
Are those originals?
These are all originals. I got prints of the park restaurant and the park scene.
Oh, all right. Yeah, they're nice. All right, I'm gonna come back here. I gotta try and focus, which is the nature. I don't even think I'm close. See, horizontal's just easier to do it. I gotta take 2 steps back. Now, if I knew exactly how far away I was. Oh, I don't even think that picture's even close to going to be in focus. I just want to get one good picture. All right, I think I may have got my focus close on the art board. Okay, I got that. How much time do I have? 3 minutes. I'm almost there. Thank you. That was very good. I don't know if I got anything in focus, but that's the challenge. Nice. Yeah, they're pretty.
This one here was in a frame until the other night.
Well, thank you very much. I'll be back around. Thank you. Change my ISO back. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna go 200 ISO for the last couple. Try to get some of this stuff blurring out. Get park in there, so I need to come this way. Waiting for a car to come by. Here comes a bike. Oh, I got the scooter going by. 1/4 of a second. Waiting for the cars to come by. Except the lights changed. Think I'm focused. So I'm going super slow. All right, here come the cars. Oh, great place to stop. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How much time? 1 minute, 1 minute. 1 minute, then we can talk about this challenge and then go back and see the pictures. So difficult. Oh, I'm gonna actually do this with the no walking. See, I'm faking out. I'm like, oh, I'm looking up in the air. I got another couple seconds. Trying to line up that A of park. Try to get a little, oh, the clock's changing. Now I want to do one super slow, trying not to move my focus so I don't screw that up. One more I'm trying to get in focus. Uh-oh, my clock is going off. Okay, that's it. That's 24 minutes. That's 24 minutes. That's 24 minutes, everybody. That wasn't easy. I'm gonna stop the GoPro. I lost track of how many pictures I was taking, and the challenging part is you get to see real all the way through, 24 minutes. Interacting with people. Some people are gonna like what you're doing. Some people aren't gonna like what you're doing. The people that I took pictures of, look, you're in a park. It's that personal line. Which lines do you cross? Which lines do you not cross? In public, in a park, you can take pictures of people because they're in a public space. The woman said that her husband's a lawyer and what I was doing is illegal. No, it's not illegal. It may be tactless at times, or you may be trying to get the shot, and some of the greatest photos ever, street photo style, have been captured that way, and if permission was ever asked, then you wouldn't have gotten it. But you would have noticed in here, some people asked for permission of, some said no, some said sure. A lot of people wanted to know what you're doing. I got some pictures. This was a really difficult challenge. I don't know if I got stuff in focus. That's always the toughest thing with this. Playing around, bikes, park, the restaurant, people in the park, definitely hard to do in 24 minutes, but that's why this is a challenge. Now let's go back to the factory and see if I passed, failed, or did a little bit of both, or just completely failed. Anything's possible. Anything's possible. So here we are back at the factory, and I'm about to take a look at the images for the very first time. Now you will have already noticed that when I take the pictures during the actual shoot, you are seeing the final edited images. I haven't done the editing yet, but you've already seen those. It totally makes sense, trust me. But Steven has loaded the images in the Lightroom for me, and he told me that I failed at shooting 24 because I actually shot 38. Now, it's time for me to get my first look at these shots, and hopefully I didn't suck. I don't know. So let me go full screen here for Lightroom, and it's in focus! Steven, it's in focus, Steven, the photo, it's in, I didn't fail. I didn't fail, at least on the first one. Wow. Oh, that quality sucks. I blame the camera. Okay, so I'm gonna keep moving on. I'll give these an edit later for how I would do it, but I venture to say, okay, I'm gonna do that anyway. I'm gonna venture to say that most of these things are gonna end up black and white. I was going for bistro style, like boom, boom, like we're back in Paris, and yeah. I mean, if it's not black and white, it's not a Leica. I just technically made that up. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Okay, it's in focus. Oh, there's a blind guy walking. I didn't know the guy was blind because I can't see that far through a viewfinder and while I'm trying to get focus right, but it's in focus. I don't know that this one's as good as the other one, especially with the stop parking, but I did get park up in there. The bike, that's in focus too. Oh my God, I thought I was gonna fail at this. Oh my, that's super good. Oh, Jesus. Oops, super artistic. Oh shit, I spoke too soon. I told you shooting vertical with this thing is super difficult to do to get your focus. Really? I took one shot vertical of this, and I totally failed and moved on. All right. Oh, wow, that is super sharp. Look at these naked kids. They are really sharp. How do I get to f3.4? How do you get to f3.4 on this camera? I don't know. But anyway, it's sharp, it's colorful, it looks good. Oh, okay, so the baby's going by and it's out of focus. Look, she's texting and driving. She is being a bad nanny. All right, now we're moving on. Oh, good, I got these lovely ladies in focus. They don't even know I'm taking their picture. My husband's a lawyer. He's a lawyer. It's illegal. It's illegal. No, it's not illegal. It's not illegal. Oh, there she's pointing at me. That son of a bitch is taking my husband's a lawyer. You're gonna hear, but look how sharp and tonal that looks so much better than I expected it to look. Holy Jesus, I am like a master Leica shooter. I'm a master rangefinder shooter. And then I didn't want to get the photo of the kid. I kind of wanted to get his back, but it moved too quick. This guy, he talked a lot. That is not a very good portrait. It's really bad, actually. And this one's a little better. It's really a snapshot. It's not like the greatest photo in the world, but at least it's in focus. I mean, I'll live with that. Oh, and then a bike. Yep, with people in the background. I don't think that's sharp. Maybe, no, that's not really sharp, but whatever, it's close, but not good enough. Oh, this woman's laughing. I couldn't see across the street, but the focus is super tight and super good. Okay, f11 at 1/12 of a second. All right, getting blurry people walking. That's what I'm going for. A little bit better. Well, actually, some movements going on there. You know, that's artistic movement. That's art. I don't think that makes it any better. Oh, dogs. All right, that's sharp. The dogs are sharp. Oh, I took two of those. One's in focus and one's not, so I can get rid of that one. Wow, the guy's watercolor paintings look really good. Damn, that looks good. So worth $10,500 for that setup. Oh, God, the guy painting in focus. That one's not. That one sucks. That one's better. I mean, it's not that good. I don't have the painting. He wasn't actually painting. The guy wasn't actually painting. He was just making pretend he was painting. Oh, that one's good. This is like the best one I got. And by the best one, I mean it's straight out of focus. Really, really terrible job right there, Jared. But then I guess I was rushing through these at the end to see how well I would do. I got this one in focus. I'm looking forward to editing these, though. So, oh, good. The guy's happy. He's smiling. He's happy. Oh, 1/4 of a second at f16, 200 ISO. I would love, they're kind of creative and kind of crappy at the same time. And yeah, the car going by is bad. Is this guy looking at me? Are you looking at me, bro? Yeah, so she's staring at me. But whatever, I got your picture. You're at park having lunch. They're okay. I think that in black and white it will look much better. What is that guy carrying? Oh, it's a compressor. I think I'm going to be able to make something out of this image. And then with the car going by and the reflection, not so much as good, not very good. Should have done that horizontally. That's it. That's it. Guess what? I didn't fail. It actually looks better than I expected it to look. I didn't know what to expect because you don't get to look at the images. I've never done a shoot with a rangefinder. You have to look at the lines inside of the Leica based on the lens that you have on. Now, this isn't a review of Leica. I still don't understand why anybody would purchase this camera. I get that it's a challenge, but the challenge could be as simple as, oh, I know how to save a Leica shooter about $10,000. Get a 3x5 card and tape it to the back of your screen and don't let yourself cheat and look at it. That's one way that you could do it. So are these the greatest photos in the world? No, but I think once I'm done editing them, there may be a couple of keepers in there. My major and biggest concern was focus, and I was able to actually get things in focus, which is really surprising because I thought I might come back and not get any photos in focus at all. So challenge passed. If you'd like to challenge me with something, leave a comment down below with what you would like to see me try and shoot next or shoot with next, and we'll do our best to try to bring you more of these challenges. So that was a fun experience, and I'm gonna leave it right there, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com. See ya. I'm a Leica master. I am a Leica master. Steven, order me some Leicas right now on the company credit card. Don't do that. I do not want to spend $10,500 for this. But maybe I should become a Leica shooter. I'm thinking after today's performance, I'm a Leica shooter all the way. Yacht.